How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a little game called HellClock. Now, I've seen a couple of the ARPG pros play this, and it looked incredible. I'm a bit of a big fan of Diablo myself, and thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And it does not disappoint. I am absolutely loving this. So far I've had 17 runs. We've done 31 floors, and I've played for 6.5 hours. So, I'm obviously enjoying it. So as I just said, it's an ARPG, but it has a roguelike element to it. But to be fair, I think it's more roguelike than it is ARPG. Maybe it's the other way around. I'm not sure. I'm undecided on that. However, they've got the mix. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So let me just run through a few of the game's mechanics and what we've got here, and then we'll dive into a run. I'll show you what it's all about, and then yeah, we'll go from there. And I'll just give you my thoughts as we go. So after 6.5 hours of playing, I feel like I've got a good grasp of the game and how the mechanics work. And yeah, like I said, I'm absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. So yeah, so what you do is when you start the game, you start in this area, you start as this dude. I actually can't remember what his name is. It's a dude, and he is part of the Spanish War. Is that right?
Oh, what is wrong with me?
So yeah, after 6.5 hours of playing, I feel like I've got a good grasp of the game. And to be fair, it's very good, and I'm very much enjoying it. And here is why. So, with the Diablo, for instance, you level up your character, and you sort of feel powerful, and then all of a sudden you don't feel powerful anymore. Well, where you do runs on this, and it's got the roguelike elements, you run through the dungeon, and you feel just overpowered quite a lot of the time until the very end of the run. And I really enjoy that, and I think a lot of other people will really enjoy it as well. Now, when you start the game, you start with this little dude here, and you start with very basic stuff. And you dive into the dungeon just here, and then you run through. However, I have just unlocked Act 2. And with Act 2, there is another section just over yonder. Aha, just through here. However, we'll get to that shortly. Now, we have a couple of elements in this main room. We have the table here, which is sort of your shop, and you can only ever buy three pieces of equipment, and then a relic. Okay? We'll get to relics shortly. Now, I'm currently on level tier 3. Obviously, when you start the game, you can start on tier 1, and it progressively gets stronger, more expensive, blah, blah, blah. Now, over here in the reliquary. Reliquary? Is that right? I think that's right. This is where we get our relics. So this is where you get like your powerful builds from, essentially. So I'm currently rocking a sort of whirlwind barbarian sort of a build, and yeah, so I have an ability here which makes my double knives damage increase by 25% of my movement speed. So the faster I go, the more powerful I am. And it also creates additional lightning damage, which is like, it's incredible. You wait until you see it. Now, obviously, like all of these types of games, you're going to want to run through and collect many of these so you get a perfect roll. I'm nowhere near that yet, not on the end game. Let's see what the end game's like. However, it does look good on some of the other videos that I've seen. So, okay, now we'll get to some builds and stuff shortly. Let's carry on. So this opened the Great Bell. So this bell here, this is essentially the sort of large skill tree. So it's not actually that difficult to understand. I'll be honest with you, pretty straightforward. You have 3 main paths. This path was locked, just like this one here. So Act 3. This was locked by Act 2. I've only just unlocked it. And these large nodes, these are sort of passive upgrades. Now, the best ones on here so far have probably been the reliquary. I'm sure it's reliquary. Oh, dyslexia coming through. Anyway, so that basically means you can have more relics. Okay. I'm on my way down here to unlock another one so I can have even more relics. Now, this one over here was Red Portal. Very important because you can basically teleport through the levels, and we'll get to it when we do a run in a moment. I will show you. HellClock. The whole game is based around the HellClock. You start off with 5 minutes. I've added on 120 seconds, and then I've got another little booster down here if I want to add it eventually, when I need it. Right now, not too much of a big problem. Now, this is the currency in the game. You collect it as you move through the levels. Each time you come back, you get a certain amount. It varies on how well you do, obviously. There's little ants here. Look at them. Huh. Okay, so distracted. Your skill book. Now, skills in here are very good and very cool. I am absolutely loving the double knives. Like I said, that's the whirlwind barbarian version. Now we've got this one, which is it's like a gun, basically. It just constantly shoots. Now I'm rocking this bad boy, close body, and I've just unlocked bombardment, and I've also got judgment, and this one here, slow time. I'll sort of go through what they all mean as we're sort of playing. Makes more sense if I explain it as we're going through. However, do you know what? I'll let you decide how you want to play it and how you want to go through those. A later date, maybe we'll do an extra video on, how good they are, on what builds I find, because I'm only on Act 2 and I've only really found one good build that I like so far. So we'll worry about that end game. Let's dive into the dungeon and let's see how far. I mean, should be able to make it all the way through. I've only just unlocked Act 2, so. So, like in normal ARPGs, we just run along the dungeon, destroying everything. Now, as you can see, spin to win. Okay, so each time you level up, so your XP is down the bottom here. Each time you level up, you get to choose a upgrade. Now, this is where the roguelike elements come into play. So we're going to go for Area of Effect, because that seemed to be the best one there. It was epic. Now these are the portals I was talking about, so I get to skip. And up here is your HellClock. So I've got 8 minutes to get to the end of the levels. And there's 21 in total. So because that's here, we are just going to skip. Now when you do skip, you actually get bonuses. So you don't fall behind with your leveling skill. If you see down here behind this, you can't see it. Let's go for... Okay, that's another epic, so let's go for an epic. So if you see down here where I'm pointing, this is you've got, so that's a shrine of wealth, so it's basically you get more gold gain, and then this one is an experience gain, and that is purely because we went through the portal. It's only so you can keep up sort of like your level and your money as you progress through the levels. Otherwise you'll miss out and you won't be able to actually go into it. I mean, I've actually thought about it, which is good. However, I have noticed you do fall a little bit behind when you do just spam through all of the portals. You still need to make sure you make use of that boost. I've got to make sure of it. Okay, so let me just finish off these guys, because like I am super overpowered at the minute for all of these. Take them all out. We're going to go for, probably going to go for damage for the bombardment. Okay, up here. Can't remember where to go there. Okay, so these statues are on every level, and this is a Blessing of Foundation. So this is like your foundation upgrades go through the levels. So this one's elemental damage. So if I buy this one now, next time I buy it, it's going to be a blue version, a magic grade. And if we click on I, we can quickly go into Blessings tab here. And this will show you where the foundation ones are. So there's loads to collect. You're never going to collect them all in one run. Or at least I haven't yet. And then these are your abilities. So each time you level up, you choose an upgrade. So far we've chosen 2 epics. There they are. And we've chosen a common. There. You can only choose so many of each. Just so I presume it's balancing. Otherwise you're just going to end up completely rinsing the game. So, my build. Let's talk about my build and what's going on here, just so you can understand what on earth is happening. So, currently, I am running the knives, and basically what it does is you spin around and you absolutely destroy everything. Oh, mana that's good, mana cost. Now, while I'm also spinning around, I'm also doing lightning damage, as you can see. Lightning just tears down, which is fantastic for clearing mobs out. It's not the best at mobbing. Now, however, I have got this ability. So I put a little portal around, the time warp, And what the time warp does is whatever's inside of it basically take extra damage because of the trinket I have on, which is here. So this trinket, or relics, I say. So any enemies that are inside of the dome, they get extra damage, which is fantastic. And additionally, killing exposed enemies restores mana. So I'm gaining mana whilst got extra power, while I've got extra damage. Great. While I'm here as well, I'll quickly pop over to, where is it? Oh, have I not got it on? Oh, there was another one as well I had. Okay. We move on. So this judgment here, all enemies in the target area are judged, reducing all their resistances. So when for bosses especially, that's where this comes into handy. So this is that magic I was talking about. This is the second level tier of that. And it costs 1200, and I currently have 48. So you gain gold through the level. It doesn't come back with you. That's part of like the roguelike system. So I'm going to go for that one because I want my area of effect to be stronger. So let's just start rinsing through all of these. We'll go for that because it's an epic, obviously. Rare. Let's skip some more levels. And now we're just going to absolutely tear through this boss. Because he ain't gonna last 2 seconds. What's about that, mate? This is what I mean by you feel overpowered. It's like, it just feels so good. Okay, so after you killed a boss, you always get to choose a Blessing of Legacy. So this is where the grinding can come into it. You can constantly go through, and each time you can choose one of these. And if you're not happy with them, you hit the redraw, and then you can re-roll as much as money as you have, and then, yeah, find the one you want eventually. Happy days. Now, obviously, I don't need any of these because currently I don't have room for any, and I actually think I have one of each of these anyway. So I'm not really that bothered, and I kind of want to keep my money for the run. So I'm going to go for that one and move on. Okay, so I think we're going to go for duration, so the storm falls down for longer. We'll go for cooldown. I'm happy with that. Oh, we've got another level as well. Sick. We'll go for... Yeah, we'll go for the duration. Why not? Now, because I've only played... I mean, 6.5 hours is a fair long time to understand what's going on, but I'm still not fully sure of builds and that. Still a little bit like... Because obviously this one I've got going on at the moment, great. And it's got me through really far. And I do feel incredibly overpowered, has to be said. Okay, let's talk about a little bit. So on my skill bar down the bottom there, number 2, this one here, so close body, it gives me something called convection. And essentially what convection is like a shield, like an overshield. So you can see here, this number here, counting down. So that's my overshield. That's why it's gone blue. So that's going to just give you extra armor. Obviously, you're going to want that constantly up. Now, I've got a relic that also creates convection every time I create damage. So as long as I'm hitting things, I'm creating armor, therefore I'm surviving. I've also got on here, which one is it? Is it that one? Yeah, this one here. So this banner of faith here, I've also got life on kill. But I'm also gaining life whilst I'm killing things. Okay, let's just take this dude out. I'm not fully doing this guy in one hit now, so they're getting a bit stronger now as we progress through the level. Ranging, okay, take that. I really need some knives upgrades so it becomes more powerful. So there is very much RNG on this. Like, you could go through a whole run and not get any of the level up upgrades that you're looking for, and the run ends abruptly. I'm not joking. So as we're running through here, again, like I said, I'm super overpowered still just for these. Oh, here we go, damage, that's what I want. Give me some of that damage. If you don't keep up with your damage, then you really start to fall behind with the bosses. Just take these guys out and get some XP. So I'll tell you one thing that I will give you tip-wise right now, because I've just realised that it's way better. There is actually a setting within options in here, and it changes it's in graphics. It changes the flashing effect. Now, by default, this is on 100. So I'm going to leave it on 100 just for a second, just to show you the difference. Okay. Let's actually get some enemies. Oh, brilliant. It's the boss. Okay. Not a great... Right. Oh, get out of that. Get out of that. That hurts. That hurts. Okay, let's now take the boss out. So, I don't know if you can tell whether it's brighter or not during this boss run, but yeah. Like, I can tell. I can tell already. Okay, so just run out of mana, so if we use our normal attack, it then builds back up, which I'm pretty sure is the same as every other ARPG. Pretty sure they're all like that. You always have like a base attack, which you can use then to get your armor back. Mana, sorry. Or mana. Is it mana or mana? How do you pronounce it? Let me know in the comments. Spin to win! Get wrecked, son! Mate, that boss, when I first did it, whew, damn was he hard. Feels good just absolutely powdering him. Right. I've got all of these already. Just going to take that one. That's actually quite handy. We'll go for Area of Effect. But I think for the Spreading Doom. Oh, yeah, look. 40% damage. Nice. Give me that. Go. So I'm hoping this video does well and you enjoy this game as much as I do, because I would really like to just make more videos on it that people enjoy, basically. I just want to do runs. I think I might do like daily runs or something. I'm not sure. But I'm just super enjoying it. Right, okay. Can you tell now how bright it is and how flashy it is? I hope it comes across on YouTube like that, because I'm definitely putting it back to what it was. I put it back to 30. My god, was it annoying. Okay. On we go. Get out of it, mate. Get out of it. Get wrecked, son. So yeah, as you progress through the level, you'll always find oh yeah, that one. You'll always find little mini bosses. And then, alongside the mini-bosses, you then get some sort of like... I say mini-bosses, like elites. And most of the time, they're not too difficult. But some of the time, I've been absolutely destroyed by them, and I couldn't defeat them. Especially on like on your way up, as you're leveling up. Okay, so you probably may have noticed that each... Oh! Before I finish that sentence, so this one here where it's saying gold, so this is a special blessing. So these give you an upgrade to one of your equipment as you're running through the level. Most of the time they're alright, they're not great, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe as you go through the levels and you start getting further in the game and end game stuff, it becomes a bit more meaningful, but at the moment not that bothered about it. None of these are actually better than what I got. I'd rather keep the critical. I've already got a level 3 one anyway. Sorry, I mean I'd rather keep the 64 base damage. Anyway, let's move on. I don't want to re-roll. I don't actually want that right now, so I'm going to skip on that. So yeah, the end game on this is supposed to be really good. It's supposed to have real good like playability, and if it's anything how the campaign is so far, I can see it. I can really see it. If you're one of these people who just wants to make an insane build and be able to, achieve a one-shot boss melter, then it's definitely something that can be achieved, I think. But time will tell. Until I get there, I can't give a definitive answer on that one. However, I do feel like the game is going that way. I do feel like it. I'm also very much enjoying it. This is so much fun. Alright, let's skip another floor. So as you can see up in the top right hand corner, we are on floor 18 already. And we are only level 15. So previously when I came through this, I did it the first time, I think I was like level 22. And right, let's upgrade that. And my whirlwind's even stronger. So as you can see, this guy here is not taking much damage. So I'm a little bit behind on power. So where I've been skipping through a few too many levels, like I said. So hopefully the boss will be okay. Sure it will, because I am quite tanky. Because I'm doing the lot of regen and I've got a lot of overshield. Oh, see that guy there? You can't really see it, there's a lot of stuff going on. This one here, little scavenger dude here. He's gone. Okay, anyway. Hopefully you saw it. Anyway, the little scavenger dude. He's like a loot goblin. They rock up and they you destroy. If you can kill it, it drops loads of good stuff. But I've never actually been able to kill one. I've never seemed to be strong enough to kill it. Okay, let's go for more area of effect because now it's going to be massive. Look at that. Yes, mate. I've never had that one actually. I've only ever had the second tier. I've never had it twice. That's pretty cool. Okay, yes. What I was going to say is so you may have noticed that every time we kill things, we get these drops over here. So that was a trinket of swiftness. If we go back into here, it will say character gear. Sorry. So over here are all the trinkets that you pick up along a run. You don't get to keep these. These are only ever part of a run. So you only ever find them. Hence the sort of roguelike and RNG. Now, I've only ever seen these ones because obviously Act 1 only has so much. I have no idea what's going on here. It's an absolute mess. It's a lot less... Do you know what? I'm going to turn the brightness down even more on that, I think. Hang on. Let's give that a go. I'm going to turn that down to like... I'm just going to turn it off. What happens now? Mental. Oh, it's another one of these, look. Cooldown, that's life. Crit chance. Alignment chance. So I'm not sure what alignment does, you know. I don't want to pick that one up. It's blessed, but I don't want to pick it up because my one I've got on is better. So why would I do that? Balls, I meant to skip. Ah, never mind. So if you look at the HellClock, we have got 6 minutes remaining. And I hope... Oh, hang on. Should we go skill speed? Yeah, let's go skill speed. Ah, see that? There. See, double knives just ranked up. Do you see that? So each time you take one of the upgrades, it actually upgrades the skill as well, making it more powerful as you go through the as you progress through the level. Hence, like level progression. Otherwise, when you get to the higher levels within the dungeon or the run, you're not going to be strong enough. So what do they call it? It's like a progression thing, isn't it? Right, what we're going to go for here? Let's go for damage. We'll take some damage. So our closed body thing, when I kick it off, it's just mental. So yeah, the closed body, when I kick it off, it does a retaliation. So kind of like a thorn, that kind of thing. Look over here. Shrine of Learning. What are those nerds doing? Get out of it. What we got up here then? What are you offering? We go life, move speed. We'll get move speed, you know. Get them swifty boots on. Okay, we are going to have to hurry up a bit. We've got 5 minutes remaining. Now, one thing I... Say one thing. There's been lots of one things, hasn't there? Another. Let's say another. Another great thing. Oh, look at all of that. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Let's have mana cooldown. See, rank 16 now. So yeah, boy. Right. Just look at the pollution. Okay, so what you can do in the settings as well is you can go into and display numbers or not display numbers. You can change the mana feedback, whether you need it or not, target value, health. There's loads of stuff you can switch on and off and toggle to your choosing, basically. I've got it switched on at the moment because I kind of wanted to see what my build was doing. I was unsure, and I just wanted to sort of see what sort of damage we were kicking out. And you can tell the difference when I hit the... If I hit this... Oh, hang on, I haven't got it up. Jesus Christ, there's too many enemies. Let's see if I can just get rid of these lot. Oh my god, it constantly spawns them. I'll tell you what, we'll do that on the... We'll do it on the boss. Basically, I want to try and... want to stick down the Time Warp and then the Plague. And you'll be able to see the difference in damage that I do. That's just an absolute... It's like a... Lit up like a Christmas tree. I can't see a bloody thing. I don't know what's going on there. Great, love it. Ah, skill area of effect. Nice. Give me it. More area of effect. Love it. Okay, so level 21 is the max level for Act 1 dungeon, and then we got to kill this abomination. Now, because we're like wildly overpowered for this, this should be nice and easy. So if you keep an eye on the numbers there, we're not doing huge mad numbers. Oh, damn it, I'm dead. Damn, I didn't see it, it went down. So the reason I didn't die there is because I've got an ability which is basically second life. We should be able to just tank this, but I can't see a bloody thing. You said, hang on, can't see a thing. I have to turn those numbers back off. That's better. Okay, so this dude, I was last time, so this is the second time I've come in here and done this dude, so hopefully... Okay, we do have a potion, forgot to mention that previously, forgot to mention that. And also, the other thing I want to mention is that during bosses, the HellClock timer actually stops. So you can actually spend as much time as you like on the actual dude. God, this is insane. I'm not used to having my Whirlblade so large. Okay, let's dodge all those, dodge all those, dodge all those. Well, okay, now we're going to do area effect. More bombs, more bombs. Here they come. Ah! Get out of it, get out of it! Okay. Go, another one of those, another one of those. Beautiful. So what I'm doing here is I'm hitting my 1 key, which is activating my shield. I'm then activating the bombardment. I'm then spamming him inside the dome, which is weakening him, and I'm also then planting a sort of poison cloud underneath him, which is weakening all of his resistances, therefore allowing me to hit him harder. Now the spin to win thing doesn't actually do like massive damage compared to others, but it's very consistent damage, you know, and consistency is always key. And I'm pretty sure if we go through more of the levels, we must unlock different relics that do even stronger ability or special attacks or whatever. Okay, there we go. So again, it's a boss. You always get a relic at the end. Might take this one and see if we get a better... So yeah, some of these do amazing things. Like, they are so cool. Like this one here, like, reflexes damage is converted to lightning. I mean, that would be incredibly, synchronized? Not synchronized, what's the word? What's the word I'm thinking of? When it links to the other one. I'm sure it's synchronized. Anyway. I think you know what I mean. Yeah, so, cool. So we go back in, let's go to continue. Okay, what we're going to do, we'll go back into the starting area, and we'll quickly go down to the bell. Now we'll just show you what happens when you get to the bell. And then, that was a good run. Actually made it to the end, got loads of staff. I was trying to, basically, I'm trying to level this, trying to level at the memory level, which then gives you your available points. But so far, I've got 1. I've got 2 more points to spend. I really want to get down here to unlock this, and I only need to do 1 more there, and then we can unlock that, and then we can go confirm. Perfect. So yeah, there is increased number of blessings offered. Oh, you can have an extra blessing. Oh, that's cool. That's a really good one, that one. I haven't actually gone through all these nodes to see what they are, so yeah, I think we might do a bit more of a deep dive maybe, and you know, maybe you'll be interested in that. Who knows? Anyway, there we have it. HellClock, great game. Love it. Really, really, really good fun. Definitely going to be doing a few more videos on this. And hopefully you'll stick around to watch them. Simple as that, really. And yeah, thanks for sticking by. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you go and enjoy the game yourself. If you do, let me know down in the comments if you've got a better build than what I'm currently rocking, and any advice. I'm very happy. Take it. All the best. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.